Good evening and welcome to Huddleston Field, Jimmy Flanagan Stadium on the campus of Washington School for tonight's 2023 MAIS Class 4A second round football playoff action. Tonight's playoff football action is between the Winston Academy Patriots from Louisville, Mississippi and your 2023 Washington School Generals. The Generals defeated Pillow Academy 27-18 on senior night in their last game of the regular season. Friday night lights are shining bright here at Huddleston Field, and we are set to bring you all of tonight's playoff football action. I'm Bobby Mitchell, the voice of the Generals, alongside Hubbard Stevens, and you're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS and the General Sports Network. The Generals are coming into tonight's playoff action with a 9-1 overall record. The Generals got a first-round bye last Friday night with a 3 seed in playoff action after defeating the Lee Academy Colts on the road 3 Friday nights ago, 35-14, finishing conference play with a perfect 4-0 record and Class 4A District 1 champions. The Generals defeated the Rossville Christian Wolves 54-7 in their first conference action of the year. The Generals defeated Oak Hill Academy Raiders 42-6 and Delta Street Lions 39-0 for their other 2 conference wins. The other wins for the Generals was Battle of the number 9 Canal, their season opener, at home against St. Joe Fighting Irish, winning 7-6. The Generals won in week 3 on the road, defeating Carroll Academy Rebels 24-16. The Generals won on Huddleston Field in week 6, defeating the Riverfield Academy Raiders 20-7. In week 8, the Generals beat the Indianola Academy Colonels 43-12 on the road. The Generals' only loss came on the road in week 2 against the Bio Academy Colts 36-16. The Winston Academy Patriots are coming into tonight's game with a 7-0 overall record. The Patriots were 1-3 in conference play. The Patriots entered 4A playoffs as the number 6 seed and won last Friday night in the opening round playoff action, defeating the number 11 seed Oak Hill Academy Raiders 57-20. The Patriots from Winston their colors are red, white, and blue in favor of the Patriots. They're coached by Pat Bird. Again, their overall record is 7-4, and that includes the win last Friday night in the first round of the district play. And they were 1-3 in the district during the season in the MAIS 4A District 2 conference. Their record at home was 3-3. They were 4-1 away. They first game of the year they played Heritage and won 35-6 on the road. The next week they won at East Rankin 24-10. And their third week played Lamar at home, lost 17-0. On the 8th of September played Carroll Academy and won 32-18 at home. Played Tri-County Academy and lost 55-14 on the 15th of September at home. And on the road at Clinton Christian, lost 28-25. They won on the road at Oak Hill the first time they met, 54-21. On October the 6th, they played Central Hines at home, lost 16-14. And on the 13th, Wayne Academy won 40-22. And at St. Al, they won 35-14. And again, their first round playoff win was 57-20 last Friday night. Hubbard, I think the Generals may have their hands full tonight here on Huddleston Field.
Yeah, it should be a pretty even matchup. Both teams having an outstanding year. And it's good to be back in the playoffs here at Washington School. We're going to have our hands full. Hopefully our young men are up to the task. I know they've been well coached and prepared hard over these last 2 weeks. And we look to have a good, solid contest here tonight.
General Nation, we are set to bring you all of tonight's exciting 2023 MAIS 4A second round playoff action here from Huddleston Field. Let's take a 60-second break to hear from some of our fine sponsors. We will be back with the starting lineup for the Generals, the coin toss, the prayer, and the national anthem. You're listening to Washington Generals football on the General Sports Network. Welcome back to Huddleston Field on the campus of Washington School for round 2 of the 4A playoff football action. Just as a reminder, if you are listening and have family members outside the WDMS coverage area, they can listen in on their computer or smart device at network1sports.com. The game is also being live streamed and can be watched on your computer or smart device on YouTube at Washington School at WSGens. Or go to the school's webpage at www.generals.com and check the athletics tab, then the football tab, and click Watch the Generals Live. Hubbard, there are lots of ways for the General Nation to tune in every Friday night, and this is a night that they need to tune into, second round football playoff action.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk this week and from alumni and patrons of Washington School all over the country just getting ready to listen to General action tonight, whether they're watching it on the live stream or radio or internet. There's plenty of ways to listen to the ball game tonight for this playoff action.
The coach of the Washington School Generals is head coach Todd Lott. He's assisted by David Ronzabal, Chris Ball, Mike McClendon, Jack Suddeth, and Justin Levy. What are our starting lineups looking like on both sides of the ball tonight there, Hubbard?
On offense, the Generals going to start Harris Garcia at left tackle, Keegan Williams left guard. Garrett Cole be your center tonight. Zach Skates be your right guard. Willie Green be your right tackle. Parker Brown will be your tight end. Luke McPherson, your H-back. Darian Dillard, your X. Ty Signa, your Z receiver. Max Morgan, your running back. Prentice Doolittle will be the quarterback for the Generals. On defense, you're going to have Harris Garcia, Willie Green, and Luke McPherson across the front line. Linebackers are Nathan Thompson, Parker Brown, Keegan Williams. The safeties are J.D. Bennett, Ty Signa, and Darian Dillard. And your two corners are Jason Thomas and Reed Henderson.
The captains for tonight's game for the Generals, number 70, Harris Garcia, number 60, Garrett Cole, and number 55, Zach Skates. The Patriots won the toss, deferred, and the Generals will receive. Getting set for the prayer and the national anthem. We'll stay right here.
Keep everyone safe as they travel home. We love you and we praise you. Amen.
FCS President Matty Potter giving the invocation, and the Generals Marching Band performing your national anthem as we're getting set for second round playoff action here from Huddleston Field.
Yes, about time to get this thing started, Bobby. Generals going to have their hands full tonight with that Omar Scott, running back, number 5 for Winston Academy. He's led that team all year. I was told earlier he's closing in on 2,000 yards rushing, so look for Winston to keep it on the ground a lot tonight. And hopefully General's defense, those linebackers can stay clean and make plenty of tackles at the line of scrimmage and get the ball to our offense, which has been pretty effective all season, and come out of here with a victory.
Yeah, pretty exciting. You know, Generals go 2-8 last year, turned their season totally around, finished 9-1 on a 8-game win streak. So looking for the Generals to put their best performance on the field here tonight in this playoff game.
I know the coaching staff's got the team ready. Just need to see how things work out tonight. Hopefully the ball bounces our way and we come out victorious.
We'll take a 60-second break. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Now entering the field, your Washington Generals. Let's give it up for your Washington Generals.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field, getting set for the opening kickoff. Again, the Patriots from Winston Academy won the toss, deferred. They will be kicking off to the Generals. Patriots in all white, red numbers, white helmets, got red and blue pinstripe on the pants and sleeves. Generals will be in their gold pants, navy blue jerseys, white letters. Their signature navy blue helmets as we get set for kickoff.
Looks like the Patriots going to be kicking off with number 11, Ben Carpenter.
Back to return for the Generals, Darian Dillard. Like Reed Henderson and Ty Signa.
Number 3, Darian Dillard, sits at his 15-yard line, awaits the punt.
So waiting on the signal from the White Hat. We'll get this football action underway here at Huddleston Field. Second round playoff action. Be a low end over end kick. Gonna bounce right in front of Dillard. Goes through his legs. Gonna retreat to get it at the 10. Runs back to the 5. Going to his goal line for some reason. Gonna be taken down at his 5-yard line.
The ball just went right through his legs there. Kind of a short kick, just short hopped him, and the was able to get out of the end zone back out to about the 5-yard line.
So the Generals will start their first possession from there. Not a place that you want to start on your own 5-yard line, first possession. Under center is Doolittle. Got Max Morgan, his long tailback, gonna hand it to him. Gonna run off the right side of the line, gonna pick up a few yards on the play. Give him a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Generals.
Generals backed up in the shadow of their own goal here to start the first quarter. Trying to get out and see if we can get some momentum going on offense. Winston Academy had a player maybe with a little blood on him. They sent him out.
Getting a substitute in the game for the Patriots. General 2nd down and 8, come to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle be in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his right, up back to his right. Receivers right and left. Waiting on the snap. It's back. Gonna hand the ball off to Max Morgan. Gonna come over on the left-hand side of the line. Gonna be brought down just shy of the 10-yard line. And be 3rd down and 6 for the Generals. The Generals having to play a little conservative here, starting on their own 5-yard line there, Hubbard.
Yeah, just don't want to make any big mistakes backed up on your own end here. You know, try to get the first down if you can. If you can't, just punt it out and play some defense.
Doolittle in the shotgun brings Parker Brown in motion. Got number 6, Reed Henderson, in motion. Going to toss the ball to him. He's going to get around the far side. Going to pick up enough for a general first down.
Nice run there by Henderson. Nice footwork to make a couple of cuts and get enough yardage for the first down. Big first down on the opening drive for the Generals.
They're looking. Look like he had enough, but not sure. Hadn't signaled it yet. I thought we needed the line. Maybe we started just over line. Yeah, it's a first now. And the sticks on the far side kind of got us messed up over there.
Yeah,
they're on our team. They're supposed to inch on up and give us that first down.
I think might have got a bad spot as well, but fortunately it doesn't matter. The Generals have 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So Doolittle in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his right. 2 receivers to the right, 1 left. Dropping back to pass. The ball's going to get batted by big number 44 for the Patriots.
They ran that little waggle play, a little rollout that time by Doolittle. And number 44 for the Patriots just sniffed it out and got his hands up and knocked the ball down.
2nd down and 10 for the Generals. Game just getting underway. Generals' first possession. Able to pick up 1 first down so far. 2nd down and 10. Doolittle in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his left. McPherson to his left. Bobbles the ball, picks it up off the ground. Gonna run around the far side. Gonna get a flag. Should be a face mask over there on the far side. Nice play by Doolittle. Dropped the ball, was able to pick it up. Looks like he's gonna have enough for a first down plus the face mask.
Looks like they may have marked him short on.
Not really sure. Can't see. Yeah, it looks like about a yard short over there. Again, the call should. I saw his head whoop around.
Don't call holding against the Generals.
Holding against the offense.
Face mask.
All setting penalties.
Penalties offset.
And play 2nd down again.
I didn't see the first penalty. I saw the second one.
Yeah, I didn't see the flag back in the backfield, and I didn't see anybody pick one up. Not sure who threw the flag for holding, but definitely saw the face mask on the far side. So after all that, 2nd down and 10 for the Generals. Doolittle in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his right. McPherson up back to his left. Receivers right and left. Henderson in motion. Going to fake to him. Doolittle's going to run right up the middle. Going to pick up enough for a General first down.
Big powerful run that time by Doolittle. Ran over the safety right at 10-yard mark and got enough yards for the first down.
Fake the pitch to Henderson. Coming around in motion and just took the ball right up the middle of the field. Able to pick up enough yards for another General first down.
Big power run that time.
Ball spotted at the General 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Generals. Crowd still filing in. Like the Winston Academy got a nice crowd on the far side. Doolittle under center. Going to hand it to Max Morgan. Fighting for yardage right in the center of the Winston defense. Going to pick up 3 or 4 yards on the play. Just shy of the 30 on the 29. Brings up 2nd down and 7. General's able to move the ball so far. Got Doolittle coming out in receiver. Darian Dillard takes the snap. He's had all of his blockers looking for some running room. Nothing there. Going to be knocked down for no gain. Maybe lost a yard on the play.
Be 3rd and long for the Generals. 3rd and 9, 8 yards. 3rd and 8. Need to get out across the 36-yard line to gain a first down.
Doolittle in the huddle calling the play. Some Comes to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his left, trips to left, one receiver to the right. Gets the snap, fakes, and throw the ball out in the flat to Darian Dillard. He's going to be met over there in the flat as soon as he caught it. Didn't fool the Patriots on that one.
It looked like the Generals missed a block there, and somebody didn't pick up that defender, and he had a free shot on Darian right after he caught the ball, and it's no gain.
4th down for the Generals. They will be forced to punt here on their first possession. Ball spotted at about the 27-yard line. Fertizzi waiting on the snap, gets it, punts up. It's going to be a low end over end, hits the ground, bouncing, rolling, picked up at the 40 by number 18, I think it is, or 19. He's going to ramble all the way down to the General 15-yard line.
A nice return that time. General's coaching staff's not going to be happy with that defense punt cover that time. It was a low line drive kick that bounced a couple times, and they picked it up and get it down deep in General territory for their first possession. We'll get 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Looked like I saw a block in the back somewhere around the 45. Of course, didn't get called, so nice return by the Patriots. Under center, I formation, receiver to the right, going to hand it to his tailback. Looking for some running room. Will be brought down in there by number 11, Nathan Thompson.
Nathan comes out of his dog safety position and makes a tackle there for a gain of about 4 yards.
Number 5, Omar Scott, big running back for the Patriots. Pick up about 4 yards, close to 5. We'll give him 2nd and 6. Ball in the red zone at the 12 of the Generals. In the shotgun, Omar to his left, going to throw the ball out in the flats to his receiver. Going to be ran down over there by number 30, J.D. Bennett.
Going to be enough for a 1st down. 1st and goal for the Patriots at about the 7-yard line. Now they're going to move it back to 3rd down. They don't know what down it is.
3rd and short for the Patriots. In the I formation, 2 tight ends, 1 receiver to the right. Going to hand it to his fullback. Was met in the hole, but going to pick up enough yardage for 1st down inside the 5.
Yeah, it was a big collision in the hole there, and he just bounced off and was able to get up across the 5-yard line for a 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal for Winston Academy at the General 5.
Clock down to 5 minutes and 32 seconds here in the opening quarter. Generals had the ball first and was forced to punt. Now the Patriots are inside the 5 of the Generals in the I formation. I hand the ball to his tailback, nothing there. Gonna fall for possibly a half a yard or a yard met in the backfield.
Nice job by Parker Brown getting in the backfield there. Time to trip up Scott before he was able to get any momentum going forward. Going to be just a short gain of about a half a yard.
2nd down and goal from the 4. Patriots come to the line, quarterback under center, I formation, 1 receiver to the right. Takes the snap, going to hand it to his fullback, or maybe the quarterback kept it. Whole lot of players right there wherever the ball carrier was.
Like a big old rugby scrum there.
The Whites were pushing and the Blues were trying to keep him out of the end zone.
Going to mark him down at the 3-yard line, be 3rd and goal.
Gain of about a yard is all on the play. General defense needs to stiffen here and don't need to give up the early touchdown here in the 1st quarter. Quarterback under center, same I formation, receiver to the right. Gonna hand it to his tailback, trying to get around the end. It's gonna be a touchdown. Big number 5, Omar Scott, in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Yeah, big young man, 6'2", 190 pounds, just got around the corner there. Generals met him and just able to fall across the goal line for the touchdown. Winston Academy about to try the extra point, leading 6-0 over the Generals late in the first quarter.
Yates to do the kicking for the Patriots. Waiting on the snap. It's high. He's going to try to get two. Rolling out to his right, throwing back. Going to throw it out of the end zone. Going to be no good. Extra point fails. 6-0 Patriots. Here with 4:05 to play in the first quarter. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Fans are to be reminded that the MAIS does not allow fans on the field at the conclusion of the game.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. Patriots have taken a punt, got a good return down to the 15, and was able to stick it in the end zone for a touchdown. 6-0 Patriots over the Generals here with 4:05 to play in the first quarter. Patriots getting set to kick off to the Generals. Be their second possession of the game. Last kickoff went between Darian Dillard's legs down at about the 15, and when he corralled it, he was headed toward the wrong goal line. Ended up getting tackled on the 5, and that's where the Generals started. Kicks in the air. It's going to be caught by Reed Henderson on the 20. Still on his feet. Going to bring the ball all the way up across the 40-yard line. Nice return. That's actually number 10. Rance Brown in there doing the returning.
Haven't called his name.
Ninth grader in there playing.
Nice return by the ninth grader there to get the ball up. First action he's seen this year. Good to see him get out there and make a play.
Brought the ball up to the 41-yard line. Doolittle under center. We'll hand the ball to Max Morgan. He's going to be met right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there.
Winston Academy defensive line getting a lot of penetration on the snap there and just disrupting the blocking on the play, and nowhere for Max to go. Lost a 2-yard line, 2 yards back to the 40.
Be second down 11 for the Generals. Doolittle under center. Tight end to the left, receiver left, one to the right. Drops back and look to pass, hit McPherson over in the flat off to the left. He's still on his feet, going to pick up enough for a General first down. Nice pass, nice catch by Luke McPherson. Nice run after the catch.
Yeah, Luke always does a nice job when he gets the ball in his hands, and he's hard to bring down. Big play by the Generals there to get the first down.
Generals going fast, brought the ball inside Patriot territory to the 47. Snaps the ball, hands off to McPherson right up the middle. Nothing there. Pick up a couple yards on the play. Brings up second down and 8.
Pick up about 2 yards on the carry. Bring second down for the Generals.
General trying to get the play in from the sideline.
Calling the play in the huddle. Official and Coach Light having a discussion over here. Not sure what all that's about. Darian Dillard hands the ball off to Max Morgan. He's going to pick up another yard. Bring up third down and 7. Nothing happening right there in that interior of that Patriot defense.
No. Defensive line for Winston is doing a nice job so far on those inside runs. Generals really only success they've had so far has been out on the corners, and big third down long for the Generals.
Generals come to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle under center. Power I formation in the backfield. One receiver to the right. Takes the snap. Dropping back to pass. Going to hit Darian Dillard right over the middle. Trying to get away, trying to strip the ball. See who gets on it. I think Darian was able to get on it. Looked like the official was pointing.
Got it back.
Yeah, the official called it down. Nice pass, nice catch by Darian Dillard. Takes the ball down to the 20-yard line of the Patriots.
Yeah, Darian went up and, the ball was a little underthrown. Darian just went and attacked the football, jumped up and got it at his highest point, made that reception, and picked up big yardage down to the 20-yard line for the Generals.
Picks up another General first down. Be first and 10 from the 20. Power I again. Hands the ball off to Max Morgan following his blockers. Still not a lot there. Tough running inside that interior of that Patriot defense. Going to pick up a couple yards on the play. Second down and 8. General's coaching staff getting play calls in pretty quick here. Generals come to the line of scrimmage. Doolittle under center. Power I. Darian Dillard to his right. Drops back, gonna pitch the ball to Max Morgan coming to our side, trying to get on the outside. Gonna take the ball across the 10-yard line. Should be enough for a General first down. Let's wait on the signal from the officials. Inside the 10, about the 9.5-yard line, be first and goal for the Generals from there.
Nice run that time by Max Morgan around the end. Nice blocking by his receivers and tight end on this right side, be able to pick up the first down.
Clock down to 45 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Generals trailing 6-0. Doolittle under center. Max Morgan is tailback. Darian Dillard to his right. Gonna hand the ball to Morgan again. Nothing there. Gonna lose a half a yard on the play. Be second down and goal from the 10.
Just nothing working in the interior there. You're gonna have to get out on the corner. Only success we've had running so far is around the corner. I wouldn't be surprised. We got a wide side of the field here. Like to see the Generals get out on that left side and make a play.
Doolittle under center. Darian Dillard to his right. Power I formation behind him. Takes a snap, pitches it to Max Morgan, going around the far side over there looking for a block. And get it strung out. Going to pick up a couple on the play, depending on the spot.
This play I would have run, and nice play that Winston was able to string it out and make a tackle over there. Generals getting Reed Henderson into the ball game here.
The end of the first quarter. Looks like it's going to be third down and goal from the 8 for the Generals. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. At the end of the first quarter, the Patriots 6, the Generals 0. The Generals facing a third down and 8. Third and goal from the 8. Waiting Generals to break the huddle here. See what we can get going. We need to stick it in right here, Hubbard, and tie this thing up and try to go ahead.
Yeah, Generals got to make up eight yards here to get in the end zone, and hopefully coaching staff's coming up with a play to get in there.
Not a bad time for a quarter to end. Get that extra minute to discuss what play you want to run here with 3rd and goal at the 8.
Might flood one side of the field and try to hit McPherson in the flat and see if he can get it in there for you.
Looks like the Generals going to have 2 tights. Single back Morgan, Doolittle under center, went up back. Going to drop back, looking to pass, going to throw the ball to McPherson over in the flat and get the ball inside the 5.
Nice defense by Winston Academy. Generals going to come up with 4th down and goal from the 5. But the coach is trying to decide if they're going to kick the field goal or go for it here.
4th and goal from the 5. See what the Generals coaching staff decides to do.
Big play here, early 2nd quarter. Generals have an opportunity to get points. Looks like we're going to call a timeout. Let the clock run down and call a timeout. Coach Lott and his coaching staff are going to decide what they want to do.
Yeah, I guess had a 40-second play clock that time, so waiting on the play clock to get down to 0, General will take a timeout. We'll be ready, and we'll take it with them. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS. Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington Schools. Generals take the timeout, trying to decide what they want to do, facing 4th and goal from the 5. Tough decision here, down 6-0. 11 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. Like Generals will put the offense on the field.
Need big 5 yards here, big play early in the game. Generals like to get in here and tie this ball game up, maybe take the lead.
Generals come out in the power I. Doolittle under center. Darian Dillard to his left. Takes a snap, dropping back, looking to pass, going to throw the ball to Dillard. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Generals.
Got a flag on the play.
Got interfered and was still able to bring the ball in.
See which way they're going to call it. A lot of hand fighting there. Going to call it against the Generals.
Looks like going to call it against the Generals. Generals going to turn the ball over on downs. Don't really know how you make that call.
Oh, hey, Darian did sling him off of him, but the defender was interfering with him to start with. There was no way he was going to make that catch unless he did what he did. However, that's going to make it 4th down and long again for the Generals. We're going to go for it again.
Brings the ball back to the 20. Be 4th down and goal from the 20.
Official sending Garrett Cole out of the game.
We got some blood. These officials finding everything so far early here in the game. Not sure where they traveled to get here to ref the game. Doolittle coming out.
General's going to be forced to call another timeout. Looks like the Generals coaching staff can't come up with the right play call. We're going to take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Generals coming out of another timeout after the pass interference call in the end zone. But got a few texts from people watching live stream. Seems to think that wasn't just the best call here early in the contest. Needless to say, Generals facing 4th down, 20 to go, 20 to the goal line. In the shotgun, looking to pass. Going to be tripped and brought down at the 26 or 27 yard line. Couldn't get rid of the football.
Yeah, just nowhere to throw the football. 4th and long for the Generals. Really just need to get that ball out of there and get it downfield. If it's intercepted, that's just like a punt. But nevertheless, Generals turn the ball over on downs, be 1st and 10 from their own 28 yard line. Generals defense is going to have to stand up here and get the ball back for the offense.
So the Patriots will have the football, second possession of this football game, starting at their 28 yard line. Hands the ball off to number 5 on the far side.
Omar Scott had a big hole on the left side there, going to pick up close to 9 yards.
See where the spot is.
Pretty close to the 1st down marker.
Officials are looking at it. Like they're going to give them a 1st down.
Give them a 1st down without a measurement.
Quarterback under center, I formation. Receiver to his right. Tight end to his right. And left. Under center, going to hand the ball off to his fullback, looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. 14, Luke McPherson in there to bring him down.
Nice tackle by Luke McPherson to get him down on the ground right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Yeah, they may give him a half a yard, but we'll give him 2nd down and 10. Clock down to 9 minutes, 50 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. Generals trailing 6-0. 2nd round playoff football action here from Huddleston Field. Quarterback under center, I formation. Again, going to hand it off to his tailback. Nothing there. Parker Brown was in the backfield, met him, he got past him, but then there come a host of Generals to bring him down. Nice defensive play.
Yeah, big lick there by Parker Brown and a couple of others there. Ball was kind of getting loose there. Thought we were going to get a turnover, but Omar Scott able to hang on to it and a loss of.
Give him a loss of 2.
Be 3rd and 12 for at the 37 yard line.
Patriots coming out, 2 receivers on both sides. Long tailback by the quarterback in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Nothing there. Still looking. Going to throw the ball high. Hits number 19. Got behind the defender. Going to be enough for a General 1st down. A Patriot 1st down, excuse me. Defender just snuck past the cornerback on our side. Quarterback found him, number 19. Jason McMillan.
A big conversion for Winston Academy. Generals had them behind the chains and let them out. First down.
Bring the ball inside General territory at the 35. Gonna hand the ball off to the big tailback right up the middle. He's gonna be met in there by 52.
Keegan Williams.
Keegan Williams and number 42, Parker Brown. Gonna pick up a couple yards on the play, brings up 2nd down and 8.
Pick up about 3 yards on that carry.
And the shotgun up back to his left, tailback left, gonna pitch the ball to number 5, trying to get around the end. Gets around the far side over there and gonna pick up enough for a Patriot first down.
Just kind of outflanked the Generals on the left side that time. And nobody was able to get to him and make a tackle. Gonna be another first down for Winston Academy.
Be knocked out of bounds at about the 23-yard line of the Generals. Be 1st and 10 from there.
Generals need to come up with a stop, keep them out of the end zone here.
Shotgun formation, 2 receivers right, 1 left, 1 up back right, tailback to his left. Gonna throw the ball out to the flat. Number 18 gonna be hit by Darian Dillard and number 6 Reed Henderson. Gonna pick up 5 or 6 yards on that reception. Ball at the General 17-yard line, 2nd down and 5. Patriots break the huddle, coming to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback still in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 left, up back right. Tailback right behind the quarterback. He's going to hand it off to him right up the middle. Going to be met. Number 70, Harris Garcia.
Generals do a nice job there at the line of scrimmage just to get him down.
Keegan Williams.
No gain on that play. Be 3rd down and 5 for Winston Academy Patriots at the Generals
Defense
17.
Needs to figure out a way to win the battle right here on 3rd and 5. 6:52 to play in the 2nd quarter, trailing 6-0. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gonna pitch the ball to number 5, just that big sweep around the far side again. Gets past the defender and gonna get all the way inside the 5-yard line. Picks up another first down for the Patriots.
Just a little quick toss out there to the left side and just really outrunning all the defenders to the corner.
Yeah, it seems if the Patriots need yardage, they pitching the ball to 5 around the left side. Generals need to make an adjustment. 1st and goal from the 5. Shotgun, gonna hand it to number 5 off the right side. Met in there by a host of Generals.
Not much running room there, maybe a yard or half a yard down to the 4.
Luke McPherson, Parker Brown. 54, Willie Green. Ball spotted at the 4. 2nd and goal from the 4 for the Patriots. Shotgun formation, tailback behind the quarterback, receivers right and left. Gonna hand the ball again off that right side. Fighting for yardage. Be blown down just shy of the goal line.
3rd and goal at the 1.
Ball at the 1. They just feeding the ball to number 5. General's gonna have to find a way to stop him.
Yeah. Wouldn't expect anything different on this play. Generals need to key on him and see if they can get him down.
Gonna be loaded up formation, the quarterback under center. Tailback behind him, just the quarterback gonna run the ball straight up the middle for a Patriot touchdown. Patriots making it look easy here early going in the 2nd quarter of this football game. Patriots 12, General 0, 5:05 to play in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, Generals just need to figure out something against this rushing offense of Winston Academy to try to slow them down. And they just really do. We had a chance to get off the field there, and they made that big third down play on the pass. You can't give them those opportunities. They're just too good.
Waiting to see what the Patriots going to do, line up like the Generals do with their line over to the left.
Still waiting on the white hat. I don't know what he's doing over there.
Got 4 standing in the middle. They're going to come over and attempt the extra point. Reed Yates to do the kicking for the Patriots. Snaps back, holds down, and it's good. 13 Patriots, 0 for the Generals. We'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football, 100.7 WDMS.
5 minutes and 5 seconds left in the half. Patriots take a lead of 13-0.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field here on the campus of Washington School. Second quarter action. Both teams have had the ball twice in this half. The Patriots have been able to score twice. Generals yet to get in the end zone. 13-0 Patriots. Second round playoff action from Huddleston Field. Patriots getting set to kick off to the Generals.
Generals need to make something happen here. Really got their backs against the wall here late second quarter.
Waiting on the kick. Going to be a low kick. Going to be caught by Reed, or by number 10, Rance Morgan, about the 20-yard line. Going to bring the ball over the 35 up to the 38-yard line.
Nice job once again by Rance Brown, just grabbing that line drive kick and getting up the field. Got decent field position for the Generals. Nice young player out there getting his first high school action tonight. Good to see that.
Ball spotted at the 38 of the Generals, be first and 10. See if the General offense can get it going here. Third offensive possession of this half. Do a little in the shotgun. One receiver left, 2 right. Max Morgan to his right and up back to his right. Just going to roll to the right, hit McPherson over in the flat. Looking for some running room after the catch. Going to pick up 3 or 4 after the catch. Nice first down play. Pick up about 8 yards on the play. Brings up second down and 2 for the Generals. Ball right at the 46-yard line. 2 receivers left, 1 right. 2 tailbacks on either side. Going to hand the ball to, or he fakes it to Henderson and going to take the ball right up the middle. Nice run by Doolittle.
Nice job of doing the read on that play there and kept the ball right up the middle. Everybody went with Henderson across the left side, and Reed Henderson just stuck his nose up there and picked up a big 7 or 8 yards for a first down.
General first down. First and 10 inside Patriot territory at the 44-yard line. First and 10, Doolittle in the shotgun. Hands the ball to Henderson around the right side. Looking for running room. Going to get up to the 40-yard line, maybe the 39.
Nice first down yardage gain there, about 5 yards. Be second and 5 for the Generals. Generals seem to find something working there on that little read option.
Ball at the 39-yard line of the Patriots. 3:42 to play here in the half. Doolittle in the shotgun, up back to his left. Max Morgan to his left. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Takes the snap, rolling our way. Looking for a place somebody to throw to. Hits Henderson. That's going to be a General first down.
Nice catch there by Henderson on the sideline. Nice throw on the rollout there by Doolittle as well.
Nice pass, nice catch. General first down.
Reed did a nice job of keeping his feet in bounds.
The Patriots are going to call timeout. we'll take it with them. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
3 minutes and 25 seconds left in the half. And the Generals are marked. Patriots lead 13-0. Sports program. Anchor supporters, Delta Group, Oak Toyota Chevrolet GMC, Catava and Pioneer, and Taylor Reynolds. Thank you for all your support for the Washington School Sports Program.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. 3:25 to play here in the second quarter. Patriots 13, Generals 0. First down and 10 for the Generals. Doolittle in the shotgun, empty backfield. Got 4 receivers to the far side. Darian Dillard to the left, gonna pitch it to him. He's gonna run around the far side. Gonna take the ball down close to the 20-yard line of the Patriots.
Nice run by Dillard, put his foot in the ground and got upfield and got 7 yards on first down, but he set up second down and 3.
Yeah, we'll give him the 21-yard line, second down and 3. Generals come to the line of scrimmage, got tailbacks on either side of Doolittle, 1 receiver right, 2 left. In the shotgun, takes a snap. Gonna fake a handoff, back up the middle again. Fights for yardage, gonna be close to a General first down, depending on the spot.
General's doing a nice job with that read option. We really haven't seen that much this year with Doolittle keeping the ball up the middle. Nice little change there to get up close to first down yardage.
Doesn't look like a good spot. The Generals are going, or the officials are going to call a timeout for measurement. We'll keep it here. Generals got 2 minutes and 45 seconds to work with here in the second quarter. Need to put some points on the board before we get into halftime there, Hubbard.
Yeah, we need to get some points on the board here and get back in this ball game. Winston Academy gets the ball after halftime. Really don't want to be down 13 points with them getting the ball back. You know, Generals have moved the ball on offense. They had that one penalty go against us in the end zone.
Stretching the chains out, and the Generals are going to get it just by the tip of the football, so it'll be 1st and 10 Generals.
Knew it all the time, Bobby. Knew it all the time we had a first down.
First break the Generals had this whole half. Seems like all the calls have gone against us so far.
Generals need to keep this momentum, get in the end zone here before halftime and tighten this ball game up.
Generals marching downfield.
In the shotgun, hands the ball to Max Morgan, looking for some running room. Bounces out to the far side and be brought down at the 15-yard line. Going to pick up about 4 yards on the play, bring up second down and 6. Nice hard running there by Max Morgan.
Yeah, Max did a nice job. He just looked like he had a little hole out to the outside he was trying to get to, and just the defender made a nice play, but he was able to pick up good yardage on first down.
Clock ticks down to 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Doolittle in the shotgun, tailbacks on either side, 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gets the snap, fakes the handoff. Gonna try to run the ball up the middle again, nothing there. Gonna be brought down for no gain on the play. Brings up third down and 6.
Looks like Winston made some kind of adjustment on that defensive call there to try to look like they had someone spying Doolittle. When he kept the ball, he came up and made a nice tackle right in the hole.
Doolittle in the shotgun, Max Morgan to his right. 2 receivers right, 2 to the left. Takes the snap, looking to pass, hits Reed Henderson. Gonna get the ball down to the 7-yard line. Should be a first down for the Generals.
Nice.
1st and goal.
Nice throw and catch from Doolittle to Henderson. Second time they've connected tonight. Both times were big plays for the Generals. Keep this drive alive inside the 10. Generals.
First and goal for the Generals at the 7.
Need to punch it in here, Bobby. We back in the red zone. Let's get it in there.
Clock ticking down to 1 minute to play here in the second quarter. Doolittle under center, power eye. Tosses the ball to Max Morgan, looking for the goal line, and he's in. Touchdown, Generals.
Big answer by the Generals there to drive the field and get in the end zone. I know it's got to feel good for those young men. Get right back in this ball game. It's playoff time here at Washington School, and Generals look like they're answering the bell right now.
Generals on the field to kick the extra point, trying to get all the players on the field. Got wait for TZN to do the kicking by the hold of Reed Henderson. Snap of J.D. Bennett. Waiting on the snap. It's back. The hold's down. Kicks up. And it's good. 7 for the Generals. 13 for the Patriots. Nice way to answer back right there with 54 seconds to play here in the half.
Yeah, that's a nice way to answer. Gets the crowd back into it. Gets us a little emotion on the sideline. It's great to see. And hopefully we can hold on these last 55 seconds, get to halftime, make some adjustments, and come out and play a nice second half here. Strong run that time by both quarterback Doolittle and Max Morgan. I mean, it was a total team effort. We had nice completions all around. And
yeah, nice pass to Reed Henderson over here to pick up that first down. Keep the chains moving. Generals picked up 4 first downs on that drive and take it into the end zone from 5 yards out. Nice offensive series by the Generals.
Looks like the Generals have made a few adjustments. We weren't really having any luck right up the middle with Max, so we're trying to get on the corners, and looks like we got everything clicking on that drive. Let's see if we can hold them out here before halftime.
Generals kicking team getting on the field. Parker Brown to do the kicking. We'll put number 5 back to do the returning, along with number 3, Kai Kirk. And Omar Scott. We knew coming in that number 5 could tote the mail, and he's been doing it so far in this first half there, Hubbard.
Yeah, he's been their workhorse all season, and he's just continuing to run hard. Big, tall kid, strong kid, and you know, he's just hard to bring down, runs hard, pretty quick. And at this level of football, he's just tough to get down. Generals really need to work on that in the second half.
Yeah, hopefully during the half we'll make a few adjustments and key on that number 5. Going to have to figure out a way to stop him if we're going to win this football game. Parker kicks the ball up high over to the far side hash. Be caught at about the 30. Still on his feet. Going to be brought down at about the 45-yard line.
Yeah, a nice return off that little high sky kick. You know, struggle to get him down. Winston Academy got good field position at the 45-yard line in their own territory. Let's see what happens here with about 48 seconds to go in the second quarter.
47 seconds on the clock. Patriots 13, the Generals 7. First and 10 for the Patriots. Ball spotted at their own 45-yard line. Come to the line of scrimmage with 2 receivers to the right, 1 left, 1 up, back to the left. Quarterback in shotgun with a tailback beside him. Gonna fake it, gonna throw a pass up in the air. J.D. Bennett turns, but too late. Ball's gonna be caught by number 7, all the way down in general territory to the 24-yard line.
Big play there by Winston Academy. Generals just didn't turn around and catch the ball.
I think J.D. Bennett would have had a chance if he'd have turned around and looked. It was a wobbly pass. Patriots first down, looking to pass again, trying to throw to the corner. Oh, nice play over there by number 7.
Jason Thomas there gets a hand up and break that pass up.
Gonna be an incomplete pass. 29 seconds on the clock. Second down and 10 for the Patriots. Ball at the general 24-yard line. Patriots trying to put the ball in the end zone.
They break the huddle again with 12 players and with no penalty flag.
Clock ticks down to 0. Not sure what's going on. Play clock went down to 0. I guess they get all the time in the world to get a playoff. Pass is up in the air. Be caught by number 5. Going to be a touchdown. Not sure what happened on that. Plays, the clock was on 0. Needless to say, Patriots are going to score on a long pass to number 5.
Omar Scott went up and got the ball against the Generals' defense. That's a big touchdown here in the game right before halftime.
Patriots coming over to kick the extra point. Number 0 in to do the kicking. Snaps back. Generals trying to block it. Kick is up. Kick is good. Be 20 for the Patriots and 7 for the Generals with 14 seconds to go.
Generals are trailing 20-7 here right before half. Really gonna have to regroup at halftime to get back in this ball game. Had some confusion in the back end on that touchdown play. Looks like everybody was waiting around looking at the officials to make a call instead of playing their man. You got to shake it off and get back in this ball game, Bobby.
Yeah, I'm still kind of dumbfounded here, Hubbard. The play clock went down to 0. I mean, they sent a guy off. I guess maybe he had blood on him and bring somebody in, but still the play clock's still running. They didn't reset the play clock. And then it just went to 40 and never started again. And then they let the play go on. So, not really sure.
Doesn't matter. You're down 20-7.
Patriots make a play.
You got to make a play.
See what the Generals can do here on this kickoff. 14 seconds on the clock. Trailing by 13, 20-7. Patriots will get the opening kickoff of the second half. Kicks on the ground. It's a high bounce. Going to get back to Darian Dillard. He's looking for some running room. Trying to break a tackle. Going to bring the ball up to the 37 or 38 yard line.
Got 8 seconds
Brings
to
it
go.
from the 20 to the 38. Be the Generals' 4th possession of the game. Patriots scored on all 3 of their possessions.
Looks like the Generals going to get in victory formation here before halftime. I don't know what.
8 seconds on the clock. Don't know why you wouldn't throw a Hail Mary here. Generals going to take a knee. Going to run out the clock. Guess the coaching staff rather get to the locker room and regroup here in at the halftime. The Generals are trailing the Patriots 20-7. Here in second round playoff action from Huddleston Field. We'll take a 60-second timeout.
All right, let's give it up for the Winston Academy cheerleaders.
give them another round of applause. And now let's hear it for our Generals Gym. Awesome job, ladies. Let's give them another round of applause. And now let's hear it for our Washington General Varsity cheerleaders. are your marching generals, presenting their 2023 production, Mancini Melodies. Tonight's selections include Baby Elephant Walk and Peter Gunn. Soloists are William Schuster, alto saxophone, Sharon Nee, piccolo, and Winston Zing, clarinet. The band is under the field direction of drum major Benjamin Nee. Drum major, is your band ready? You may take the field.
And when the passing game's been fairly productive so far, just need to figure out how to stop number 5.
Yeah, of course, the Patriots did win the coin toss. They deferred to the second half, so the Generals will be kicking off to the Patriots to start second half action here from Huddleston Field. Both teams are getting on the field, getting ready for the White Hat to signal us into play. Right now he's over on the far side talking to the chain gang. Not sure what that's all about, but sure we'll get everything figured out on the far side.
Parker Brown getting set to do the kicking from the Generals. We're kicking from the south end zone towards the north. Looks like the White Hat's finally through with his conversation and getting in position to start this second half.
Guess he wanted to get his legs stretched out. He was down at the 35-yard line, had to run all the way back down to the goal line on the opposite end of the field. So here we go, we're getting set. Second half action here from Huddleston Field. Generals trailing 20-7. If you're just tuning in, again, if you're scattered out and about around the United States, this game is being live streamed. You go to the YouTube and find the game there. You can go to the Generals website and get to the game live there. Kick is in the air. We're going to go over to the far hash on the other side. Ball's on the ground. It's a fight for it. Maybe the Generals got it. Let's see. Ball popped out. The runner tried to hurdle somebody. Got hit over there. Still waiting on the signal. Generals got the football.
Generals ball. Big play to start the second half. Just what the Generals needed to get back in this thing and set the tone.
Generals will get the football on the fumble on the kickoff return.
Looks like it was recovered by Jason Thomas under that pile there. Nice play by the Generals.
Generals will take over 1st and 10. Ball at the Patriot 36-yard line. Nice turn of events to start this second half for the Generals.
You couldn't ask for a better start. Now the Generals just need to capitalize. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line in Patriot territory.
Doolittle in the shotgun, got his tailback to his right, up back right, receivers right and left. Waiting on the snap, takes it, going to fake the handoff, going to run a bootleg around the far side. Nice running room over there for Doolittle. Going to pick up enough for a General first down.
Nice play by Doolittle on the little read option, kept it off the backside. It was wide open for him. He's going to get big yardage for a first down inside the 20.
Yeah, takes the ball down to the 18-yard line, 1st and 10 Generals. Doolittle in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his left, up back left, receivers right and left. Takes the snap, gonna hand the ball off to Doolittle or to Max Morgan over on the right side. He's gonna be met right at the line of scrimmage.
There's nothing there on the inside of that line there. Hadn't been all night.
Yeah, same plays we saw in the first half. Just not a lot of run, not a lot of running room right there in that interior of that Patriot defense. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
It's like the Patriots are going man-to-man defense here with Omar Scott against Darian Dillard on the left side.
Doolittle under center brings Parker Brown in motion. Going to pitch the ball to Max Morgan around the left side, looking for some running room. Trying to turn the ball up. Gets the ball down close to the 15-yard line. Going to be brought down at the 16.
Max trying to string that ball out. Had a couple of lanes if he just put his foot in the ground and get up the field. I know it's hard to see when you're out there running, though.
Oh, yeah, had a couple of Patriots fall over themselves. Looked like if he could have cut back, might have got him a running lane. Third down and 7. Doolittle under center. Max Morgan long tailback. Going to fake it. Going to roll out to his right. Looking for a place to throw. Going to decide to take it and run. Should be enough for a general first down, depending on the spot. Nice play by Doolittle.
Inside the 5.
Going to be first and goal for the Generals.
Doolittle just saw that little lane, and he made the decision split second just to take it and cut it upfield, and that's what he did and got a big yardage for a first down.
Doolittle hadn't done a lot of running for the Generals this year, but here late in the season, we've seen him run a few times, and he ran a long one against the Pillow here 2 weeks ago. Under center, power I. Darren Dillard to his left, going to pitch to Max Morgan, following his blockers. Looking for the end zone, going to get a flag. Got in the end zone, not sure what the flag is.
It's going to be a holding against the Generals, it looks like.
Waiting on the signal, of course, it's going to be a hold. Generals is able to get in the end zone. Going to get a call from the line judge on our side of the field for the hold.
We'll move the ball all the way back out to the 15-yard line.
Be first and goal from the 15.
That's a huge call against the Generals. Just need to put that behind them here and move forward.
Yeah, got 3 tries here from the 15. Doolittle under center, still in the power I. Darren Dillard to his right. Pitch the ball to Max Morgan around the far side over. And run up in there and get brought down for a short gain.
Not much room there. Max just put his head down and got what he could. Picked up a couple yards.
The same play we ran that he was able to score from the 5. Just ran it to the far side this time. Picks up a couple yards. Be second down and goal from the 13. Got Darian Dillard in at the quarterback. Doolittle over on the far side. Going to snap the ball to him. He's just going to run the ball off the right side, looking for some running room. He's going to get hit, but the officials had blown the play dead. Gets the ball down close to the 10, right inside the 10.
Third and goal from about the 8.
Third and goal.
Generals have 2 opportunities to get it in here, so see what we can come up with here.
Doolittle under center. Darren Dillard to his left. Power I formation. Puts one in motion. Going to pitch it to Max Morgan around the left side. Nothing there. Going to be brought down about 9-yard line. No gain. Just not a lot there. Be fourth down and goal for the Generals.
Winston continues to have great pursuit on those running plays there. Just nothing for Max to do. It'll be fourth and goal from the 10.
Yeah, holding calls. Killed us on this drive.
Two touchdowns tonight. The Generals had called back by penalty. Difference in this ball game.
Ball just inside the 10. Doolittle under center. Darren Dillard to his left. Reed Henderson to his right, dropping back to pass. Gonna hit McPherson over in the flat, but he's gonna be brought down right as he catches it. General's gonna turn the ball over on downs.
It's a nice tackle there by Winston Academy on that flat route. Nice throw and catch by Doolittle. Just defense able to come up with a play. Generals turn it over on downs.
So they're gonna start, looks like about their 6-yard line on their first possession after fumbling the opening kickoff of the half. And the Patriots are leading 20-7, 7:38 to play in the first quarter. We'll hand the ball to big number 5, looking for some running room on the far side. Still on his feet, gonna be knocked out of bounds over there, but probably not before he picks up a first down.
They're gonna mark it inside the 15.
Ball's right at the 15, so gonna be, must have stepped out of bounds. Gonna be about 4 yards shy of the first down, be second down and 4. The quarterback under center, I formation, got one receiver to the right, gonna hand the ball off to his fullback. Gonna be brought in down by number 52.
Nice tackle that time by Keegan Williams, but not before. They're gonna gain first down yardage out to the 20-yard line.
Just a quick hitter handing off to the fullback. Picks up a first down, ball at the 20. First and 10 Patriots. Generals need to get another takeaway. Patriots gonna be in the shotgun. Receiver to his right. It's gonna be under center now. I formation. 2 tights. Gonna hand the ball to his tailback over off that left side again. Looking for running room. Gonna be close to a first down. Be brought down just shy.
He's running really hard for Winston Academy. Generals just haven't been able to stop him.
Pick up about 8 on the play. Second down and 2. Seems like that left side is where they like to give him the ball. Patriots coming to the line of scrimmage in the shotgun. One up back right. Tailback to the left. The quarterback, he's going to fake it and run off that left side over there. Still on his feet, going to be knocked out of bounds, but not before he picks up a Patriot first down.
Nice fake there and carry off that left side once again by the quarterback. Generals don't get him out of bounds until he gets a first down. It'll be first and 10, Winston Academy.
Ball at the 33-yard line of the Patriots.
Of course, Winston Academy's in no hurry. They want this clock to run. Generals need to get the ball back.
Shotgun, tailback to his right. Gonna hand it to him. Gonna come off the right side this time. Be brought down in there by 54.
Willie Green. But not before he picks up another 5 yards. First down.
Big second and 5.
The offensive line for Winston Academy doing a nice job against the Generals defensive line.
Generals subbing in defensive lineman. Again, they're in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Gonna hand the ball off to him again, just off the left side. Gonna pick up 4 or 5 more yards on the play. He's gonna be shy. Gonna give him 4 yards on the play. Not sure. Officials are
going to have a measure.
going to call a timeout for measurement. Too close to call.
It's going to be very close. Looks like it might be just a little bit short. Know what the chain game's waking with.
Well, they can take their time. Our defensive line needs a little blow.
One of the advantages of being at home, you take your time on the chain game. We need anything we can get right now, Bobby.
Looks like they stretch this out. It's going to be a first down.
Yep.
So Omar Scott picks up another 5 yards. Going to give the Patriots a first down. Ball at the 44 of the Patriots, first and 10. Again, Patriots leading 20-7. Here with 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hands off to him again. Gonna bounce it out on that far side again. Gonna get tripped up over there by Parker Brown. Or no, that's Nathan Thompson.
And Nathan was able to get a hand on his ankle there and get him down. But once again, 7 yards on first down. Just don't have an answer for him.
Second down and 3 for the Patriots. Bring the ball inside general territory. It's 49-yard line. Quarterback under center, I formation, 2 tights, 1 receiver right. Takes a snap, gonna hand it off to number 5 again. He's gonna get tripped up. Gonna fall for another 2 yards. Be third down and short.
Huge play for the Generals here. We need to come up with some kind of stop here.
And ball at the 48-yard line of the Generals. About third and yard and a half for the Patriots. In the high formation, 2 tights, 1 receiver to the right. Gonna hand it to his fullback. Nothing there this time. Parker Brown and number 40. Charlie Dunn.
No gain.
Nice play in there in the interior of that defense that time by the Generals.
Looks like Winston Academy is going to be content to punt the football here. They actually got a good spot, but it's still short for the first down. We stopped them a good yard behind where they're marking that. But surely we're going to play a punt safe here.
Let's see what the Patriots do. They are in punt formation. Generals are in punt safe at the moment. Have dropped nobody back. They're doing a fake right here. They snap it to the up back. He's going to get enough for a Patriot first down.
Nice fake punt call there by the Patriot coaching staff.
Brings the ball to the general 44-yard line. Be first and 10 for the Patriots. Quarterback be under center. Long tailback. Double tights, 1 receiver to the right. Going to hand off to the fullback. Be brought down right to the line of scrimmage. Number 11, Nathan Thompson.
Nice tackle by Nathan that time.
Pretty much no gain on the play. Clock ticks down to 2 minutes, 20 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Generals trailing 20-7. Patriots come to the line of scrimmage, not in any hurry. Quarterback under center, I formation. Receiver to the left. Snakes the snap, going to be met in the backfield that time by number 52.
Man, he just jumped the snap count, jumped over the lineman, and made a tackle in the backfield for a huge loss.
Keegan Williams, nice play.
He just got the quarterback before he could get the handoff.
Yeah, as soon as the ball was snapped, he was in the backfield. He was waiting on it.
We need another play here by the Generals.
In the shotgun, tailback to his right, 2 receivers right and left. Going to snap it, looking back to pass, and throw the ball across the middle. Going to hit number 3. He's going to pick up enough for a Patriot first down.
Generals unable to get any pass rush on that time.
Kai Kirk just all the time in the world to pass.
Huge play, huge connection there by Patriots.
Ball at the 33-yard line of the Generals, first and 10 Patriots. Clock down to 1 minute, 10 seconds to play in the third quarter. We'll hand the ball to number 5 right up the middle. Gonna bounce it to our side. Brought down by 52, 6, and 17 for the Generals.
Will be enough for right at the first down marker, I believe.
Evan Hard and Reed Henderson.
Generals probably need to call a timeout. Got some winded defenders on the field.
Patriots to the line of scrimmage in the I formation. Tailback to his left. Two receivers right, one to the left. Gonna hand the ball off to number 5 again, right up the middle. Gonna ramble for big yardage again.
Keegan Williams coming back in the ball game for the Generals.
Another first down for the Patriots. Ball at the General 13-yard line.
Gonna go to
Clock's fitting to tick down. That's the end of the third quarter. Patriots 20, General 7. We'll take a 60-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals football on 100.7 WDMS.
Fans are to be reminded that the MAIS does not allow fans on the field at the conclusion of this game. On Monday, November the 6th, basketball at North Delta, JV in Varsity. Ball game starting at 4 o'clock. On Tuesday, first home game here at Washington School versus St. Al. JV in Varsity, ball game starting at 4 o'clock. On Thursday, November the 9th, basketball at Washington versus Miller Academy. 7th grade boys starting at 3 o'clock. JV starting at 4. And Varsity will start at 6.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field, getting set for fourth quarter action. Generals trailing 20-7. The Patriots are going to have the ball first and 10 from about the 8-yard line of the Generals. I give a quick shout out to our anchor sponsors, the Delta Group, Oaks Toyota Chevrolet GMC, Corteva Pioneer, Taylor Rental, and our founding sponsors, Teresa Skelton Orthodontics, Greenpoint Ag, Planters Bank and Trust Company, Dawkins Office Supply, and Farm Bureau Insurance. Hand the ball off to number 5 again. He's rambling. Going to get down close to the goal line.
They had a big hole right up the middle, and Omar Scott just gets it right inside the 1-yard line. Be first and goal for the General, second and goal for Winston Academy.
Well, I think they got a first down, so now it's going to be first and goal. He just, the down keeper doesn't have the right number up over there.
There he goes.
He picked up enough for another Patriot first down, so first and goal from about the 1-yard line. Gonna hand it off to him again. Ball came out, not sure who got it. Looks like the Patriot quarterback's gonna get on it.
Man, that's a big opportunity for the Generals there, and just unable to get on the football. Nice defense there to cause a turnover. Just couldn't quite get on it.
Loss of 4 on the play. Gonna move the ball back to the 5. Be second and goal from there. Like somebody shot the gap on the other side and hit 5 about the time he got the handoff. Need to do that one more time. I formation, quarterback under center, one receiver to the right, 2 tights. Gonna hand the ball to his fullback. No, he faked it. Now he's gonna pitch it to 5, and he's just gonna walk in the end zone.
Wow, nice play call by the Winston Academy, and just wide open run there by number 5, Omar Scott.
Option offense out of the I formation. Puts another 6 on the board for the Patriots.
Winston Academy is what try the extra point. Don't know what they've got going on. They're going to have to call a timeout. They don't have the right personnel in. Winston Academy calls a timeout. We're going to take it with them. You're listening to Washington General Football on 100.7 WDMS.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. Second round playoff action. The Patriots from Winston Academy, 26, your Generals 7. 10:54 to play here in the fourth quarter. Patriots are going to line up and go for two after the touchdown. In the shotgun, tailback to his left, receivers right and left. Two tight ends. We'll hand the ball to number 5, looking for the goal line, and he's in. 2-point conversion is good. 28 for the Patriots, 7 for the Generals. Patriots getting set to kick off to the Generals.
Generals have just had no answer for number 5, Omar Scott, tonight. New coming in, he was a fine running back, and he has not disappointed. Generals are going to get the ball back and see if we can get some points on the board.
Yeah, a couple penalty calls in the game, and this game is a whole different ball game.
Generals have had 2 touchdowns called back, but that's just the way it goes sometimes.
That's how you have to play them sometimes.
Generals have Darian Dillard back to receive with Reed Henderson and Rance Brown.
Kicking off to the Generals. And zone 20-yard line.
Then Caperton doing the kicking for the Patriots. Approaches the ball, kicks a squibber down the field. It's going to be take a bounce. Darian Dillard's going to get it. He's looking for some running room. One man to beat. Going to take the ball inside Patriot territory down to the 45-yard line.
Nice return there by Dillard to get it across the 50 into Winston Patriot territory at the 45. The Generals need some quick offense here to see if we can get back in this thing.
Yeah, got to have some plays called and ready to go. In the shotgun, trips to the left, one receiver to the right. Max Morgan to Doolittle's left. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Throw the ball low on the far side, going to hit the ground in front of J.D. Bennett, incomplete pass.
Intended receiver number 30, J.D. Bennett.
Brings up second down and 10, ball at the Patriot 45-yard line. 10:40 to play here in the fourth quarter. Generals trailing 28-7. Get trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Doolittle in the shotgun, Max Morgan to his right. Takes a snap, looking to pass. And the rest from number 8, still looking to pass. Nothing there, still on his feet. Gonna get run down by number 2. Gonna get a flag on the play.
I think they threw a flag for possible intentional.
Threw the ball at a receiver, not for sure what the White Hat's looking at.
Coach Lotz telling him we had a receiver right beside him. And that is a horrible call if they're going to call intentional grounding. There is no way that that is what that should be. But that's what they're going to. Still, White hadn't figured it out. Still having a conversation. Block in the back.
I don't know what happened.
Anyway, they declined the penalty. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 at the 45. I really have no idea what that penalty was. And that referee doesn't either.
Looked like some kind of illegal block, what kind of signal he gave, but who knows. Penalty declined, 3rd down and 10 for the Generals. Doolittle in the shotgun, trips left, one receiver right, Max Morgan to his left. Dropping back to pass, going to hit Darian Dillard over on the flare route. Let's see what happens. He's looking for some running room. He's going to get enough for a General 1st down.
No quitting these young men. They're continuing to fight down big here in the 4th quarter. They're going to fight to the end.
Brings the ball down to the 30 of the Patriots, 1st and 10 Generals.
Nice throw and catch there one more time.
Trips left, one receiver right. Doolittle in the shotgun. Max Morgan to his left. Will take the snap, looking to throw. Will hit.
I'll say an incomplete pass. One official says complete, one says incomplete.
Looks like they're going to call it a complete pass. I'm going to pick up about 3 on the play. Give him 4, 2nd down and 6. Got 2 receivers to the right side, 1 to the left, up back McPherson. Looking to throw, just going to throw the ball out of bounds. Nothing there.
Had to throw it away. We're under heavy pressure there. There's nowhere to go with the football. Can't take the sack.
Be 3rd down and long 6.
See if Generals can pick up another big 3rd down conversion here to keep this drive alive.
Clock stopped at 9:29 to play in the 4th quarter. Doolittle in the shotgun, Max Morgan to his right. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Throws the ball through J.D. Bennett's hands. Going to be incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Generals unable to convert on 3rd down. And the little hitch right off the left side there and just went through his hands.
Bring up 4th down for the Generals.
A little high on the pass. 4th and 7 for the Generals.
Doolittle in the shotgun, trips right, 1 receiver left, dropping back to pass. Going to hit Darian Dillard on this little bubble screen again. Of course, it's going to be way short of a General 1st down.
Be 1st down Winston Academy.
General's going to turn the ball over on downs again.
Well, it's been a tough night offensively for the Generals. We've had to fight everything we could get there. And just unable to convert. Winston Academy will take over, leading 28-7.
9:14 to play here in the 4th quarter. Shotgun formation, tailback to his right. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Gonna hand the ball off to 5 again over on the right side.
tackle that time by Darian Dillard.
Around the ankles by number 52.
And 52, Keegan Williams.
Keegan Williams. Pick up about 3 yards on that carry.
Picks up 3 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Patriots. Ball on about the 26-yard line of the Patriots.
Generals getting ready on defense. Patriots taking their time to get down to the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun, going to hand it to 5 again. Going to go run right up the middle. Fullback got a nice block in there on Nathan Thompson.
Ball carry.
Big number 5 able to pick up another 4 yards on the play. 3rd down and long 3. Ball at the 30 of the Patriots.
On the 30-yard line of the Patriots.
Patriots come to the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds on the play clock and shotgun. Tailback to his right, gonna hand it off to him again. Gonna break it off on the far side over there.
Tripped up. He's going to be down right at the line of scrimmage. I mean, at the yard marker. Going to be close to a 1st down.
Gonna give him a 1st down.
First and 10, Patriots.
He gets some favorable spots. First and 10 for the Patriots.
Generals look like they're getting tired on defense. Of course, Omar Scott's been running on the ground all night. It's tough to get off the field.
Ball at the 33, 1st and 10.
Hey. Nice tackle.
All placed in the hands of number 9, Will.
Number 9 got the carry that time.
Nice tackle in the backfield by Willie Green, Harris Garcia.
Will Chandler doing the tote in the mail for the Patriots, giving number 5 a blow. Second down and 10. Patriots in the shotgun. Tailback to his right, 2 receivers left, 1 right. Gonna hand it off to number 9 again, right up the middle. Gonna be met in the hole by 52 and 54 and Parker Brown.
General's doing a nice job that time on the defensive line.
Patriots pick up about 3 on the play, brings up 3rd down and 7.
Clock is steady ticking down, and
6 minutes, 10 seconds on the clock.
Left in the ball game.
In the shotgun, tailback to his right. Fakes his handoff, gonna pass. He's gonna throw the ball up and out of bounds. Be incomplete.
it stops the clock for the Generals.
Brings up 4th down for the Patriots. Generals will get the ball back on offense. Patriots in punt formation. Darian Dillard back to return the punt. Snaps back, punts up. It's a big high punt, end over end. Ball's going to hit about the 30 and going to roll down to the 20 of the Generals, and that's where the Patriots will down it. Be 1st and 10 Generals from their own 20.
Generals will officials timeout. I don't know for what.
Saw a flag on the field. Somebody, the one official was picking it up. Not sure what that was about. Have a stoppage in play. Not sure what it's about, but we'll take a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Washington Generals Football on 100.7 WDMS.
against St. Al. JV and Varsity start. Game starting at 4 o'clock. Also Thursday, November the 9th, basketball at Washington School versus Fuller Academy. 7th grade boys. Ball game start at 3.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. 5:43 to play here in the fourth quarter. Generals trailing 28-7. Second round playoff action. Generals have the ball first and 10. Ball at their own 20.
Do a little in shotgun formation. Max Morgan off to the left. Reed Henderson on the right. One receiver to the left. Two receivers left. One to the right. Do a little waiting and snap. You're going to give it to Henderson off the left side. Got some daylight trying to get around the corner. Going to be hit hard over there right along the line of scrimmage for no gain, maybe a half a yard. So he had a little daylight there, and the linebacker closed quickly and made a nice tackle on Reed Henderson. Second down and long for the Generals. Left hash. Generals are going to have to get in a little bit more of a tempo here if we're going to try to do anything here late in the fourth quarter, trailing by 3 scores. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers left. One in motion, going to fake the handoff in reverse and going to throw it deep across the middle. Got a man wide open. Will be complete over the left side.
Luke
Luke
McPherson
McPherson for a big gain out across the 45-yard line. They're going to mark it up to the 49, first and 10 Generals.
A little misdirection brought Reed Henderson across from the far side to our side and got every defense moving this way and sent McPherson up the far sideline over there wide open. Nice pass, nice catch, nice run after the catch.
Really haven't seen that play this year, Bobby. Nice little wrinkle here late in the fourth quarter. General's going to call a timeout, trailing 28-7 here late in the game. Tonight's been a tough night for the Generals on both sides, offensively and defensively, and not had an answer for number 5. Got a lot of things to be proud of. We're going to take 30 seconds. You're listening to Washington General Football on 100.7 WDMS.
At this time, I'd like to thank our athletic sponsors. Thank you for supporting the Washington School Sports Program. Our anchor sponsors are Delta Group, Toyota Chevrolet and GMC, Batava and Pioneer, and Taylor Reynolds. Thank you for all you do for Washington School Sports Program.
Welcome back to Huddleston Field. The Generals just get a first down, be first and 10.
Doolittle in shotgun formation, going to send 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Max Morgan alongside the left side of him. Doolittle back to pass, looking off the left side, going to throw it across the middle. Got 2 receivers in the same area, going to be intercepted by number 28.
18.
18.
Bo Boatner.
Tip ball between J.D. Bennett and went up in the air, and Bo Boatner comes down with the interception for Winston Academy. Turnover for the Generals. First and 10 for Winston Academy at their own 28-yard line. With
4:47.
4:47 to go here. Patriots under center. High backfield, 1 receiver to the right. Hand it to the fullback right up the middle. Got big running room across the 40. Still going to be brought down around the 50-yard line by Nathan Thompson. And number 7, Jason Thomas. That's a big first down for Winston Academy. The Winston Academy ground attack is still gaining yards against the Generals here. Generals just have not had an answer for them so far tonight. sometimes it's just not your night, and these young men have had an outstanding season, so have nothing to be ashamed of here. Need to hold their head up high. We've got a great group of seniors. We're just building for the future.
Yeah, great turnaround from last year. These Generals have nothing to hang their heads about.
And off to number 5, Omar Scott, off the left side, going to pick up about 6 yards. Out to about the General 46-yard line. Second down and 4. Tackled over there by J.D. Bennett. 42, Parker Brown. Charlie Dunn into the ball game. Going to replace Luke McPherson. Generals had a couple tough bounces tonight, but haven't been able to stop number 5. High backfield. We'll give it to the fullback right up the middle. He's hitting the hole that time by number 52, Keegan. 42, Parker Brown, and 40, Charlie Dunn on the tackle.
Nice playing there by those two guys.
Third down and a yard.
Of course, Parker Brown has been around the ball all season long on defense.
Clock's ticking down on the Generals here tonight.
2 minutes and 50 seconds to play here in this fourth quarter, trailing 28-7.
And give it to the fullback. He met in the backfield that time. No gain, maybe a half a yard. It'll be 4th down.
Nathan Thompson, Parker Brown, Charlie Dunn.
Nathan Thompson, Charlie Brown, Charlie Dunn, and company make a bunch of tackles for the Generals. Parker Brown.
4th down and short. Looks like the Patriots are going to get in punt formation.
They tried to fake earlier in a situation like this. Wouldn't think they would do that this time. Kind of surprised they didn't go for it.
Snaps back. Will be a punt. The ball's going to hit down around the 15. Going to bounce down to the 10. And that's where the Generals will take over with 1 minute, 46 seconds on the clock.
Trailing 28-7. Generals getting set to get back on offense.
Generals just hadn't been able to put that sustaining drive together tonight like they have been doing all season long.
Yep. Haven't been able to keep things going offensively. Winston Academy has done a nice job defensively and offensively. General's going to put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Doolittle in the shotgun formation. Back to throw, off to the left side, throws intercepted. Going to be returned inside the touchdown for a pick 6 for the Patriots.
Like number 18 again.
Bo Boatner on the interception return for the touchdown. Makes it 34-7 Patriots. A little bad luck. Paul was tipped up in the air, and the Patriots picked it off and returned it for the touchdown. Patriots attempting the extra point.
Reed Yates into the kick the extra point try.
And it's good. 35-7. Winston Academy over your Washington School Generals. On a tough night at Huddleston Field.
Yeah, not the way you wanted to end your season, you know, after stringing out eight straight wins. But like I said, the Generals have nothing to hang their heads about. They battled back this year from a dismal 2-8 season last year to 9-1.
Yep.
And a bye in the first round and playing in the second round of the playoffs, something the Generals have not done I think me and you were talking earlier, probably been 8 years since the Generals have been in the playoffs.
That's a great turnaround season for the Generals. A lot to be proud of. Got a good nucleus to build around for next year. Got to tip your hat to the senior group we have this year. They've played well. They've been nice, great leaders on the team and great contributors. It's just a tough way to end a great season. Generals got some fan support back here this year we haven't had in several years. A lot of excitement in the community. Good to see all that back here at Washington School. Overall, we got a lot to be proud of. Just wasn't our night. You got to tip your hat to Winston Academy. They came out ready to play tonight and executed their game plan and going to get out of here with a victory and get to go to their quarterfinals or semifinals.
Yeah, senior players, Garrett Cole, Wade Fortese, Harris Garcia, Luke McPherson, Avery Rippey, Daniel Signa, Zach Skates, Nathan Thompson, and Brock Williams. We'll definitely miss seeing them on Friday nights next year on Huddleston Field.
Been good for the Generals.
J.D. Bennett, will have a flag on the play.
As a marker on the field.
Play was on the other side of the field and get a flag from the line judge on our side. Got some eagle eyes going on out there on the field.
See what they call this time. Going to be against the Generals.
Going to talk to the Patriot coach, see what he wants to do.
Personal foul. Blindside block on kickoff. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. I didn't see it, but it may have happened.
Not really sure what you got to go talk to the coach about. You're going to take the penalty. They're going to mark it off, and that's where the Generals are going to start.
Well, we're just going to get Generals going to get on offense here at the 29-yard line, 1st and 10. Running 35-7. Now we got the whistle blowing again. Timeout for the Generals. Coach Locke calls a timeout. Want to talk to his team here on the sideline. Nice. Looks like he's going to do a little salute for his seniors here and get them off the field. Classy move by Coach Locke. Those guys have meant a lot for this team. And he's going to give them a great little talking to here because they've done a lot for this team, this program, this school. And it's nice to see that touch by Coach Lott here.
Yeah, you have to be proud of these guys because 2 years ago they only won one game when they were in the 10th grade. And last year they won 2 games and put 9 wins on the board this year. So good job by those seniors for coming out of some struggling years to get the Generals back in on a winning track.
That's a tough moment when you realize that's the last time you walk off that field, but they got plenty to be proud of. Generals gonna get Tri Avis in at quarterback, trying to get some younger guys in, get some experience in a playoff game. Because Generals hope to get back in the playoffs next year, and we'll rely on these guys then.
Shout out to Dallas Pohl, seen him down there on those crutches, had surgery 2 Fridays ago. Got a long way to go in his rehabilitation, but hopefully he can get all better and be back on this football field next year.
Going to be handed off to Reed Henderson right up the middle. Going to be for no gain. Got Avis at quarterback. Jason Thomas is in at receiver. 65, Sean Irwin's in there. We'll get Jeremiah Smith in, number 32.
Number 32, Jeremiah Smith, takes his football game.
Another 9th grader getting a little high school action here late in the season. Clock inside a minute, 55 seconds.
Ball across number 6, Reed Henderson.
Pitch from Avis to Henderson. Gonna pick up a couple yards on the play. Third and 9 for the Generals.
About a 5-second difference in the play clock and the game clock. We're under 30 seconds.
35 for the Patriots, 7 for your Generals. It's going to be the final score of this ball game.
Hand off to Henderson off the right side, met in the backfield and going to be tackled for a loss.
And the clock's going to tick down.